Ladies and gentlemen, seems that I need to come to you with this particular message. But before I do so, please excuse me for one moment. Okay. The silence und okay. So, it's become abundantly clear that I have to put this out there. I am not open to trick-or-treating. Halloween is one of the hardest days of the entire year for me for one simple reason. People knocking at my door tends to make me ready to utilize extreme and violent force. And there's a good reason behind that. And maybe you can understand from the fact that I'm trying my hardest not to fucking just break down cussing, screaming, and crying. But seriously, you guys need to hear this. I don't do the whole thing where, I'm part of the community so much as I try to service the community. I am an individual who has been through a fuck ton of shit. And the reason why y'all can't see me right now isn't because I don't have lighting. It's because the simple fact of the matter is I just don't fucking care right now. Okay? When I tell you guys that I have been shot and stabbed and blown up and been through fucking hell, it is because that is the most that I can tell you. All right? I am not allowed to call myself a veteran because I am a Minuteman, a militia member who has been unfortunately in the middle of real combat. And that is the most that I can tell you. I wish I could tell you guys more. But the reality is that I can't. And I'm really sorry I can't. I wish I could tell you guys what I've been through. I wish I could give you guys indications of more than just, stories. Because if I could tell you what I've really been through, you'd be a lot more inclined to, one, not say, you're a fucking lying piece of shit. And two, you'd be a hell of a lot more inclined to understand why I sit there when y'all are just fucking talking about, whatever you guys have done in the military. All right? I would not wish for anyone, even combat veterans, to have gone through what I've been through. The things I've seen not only have made grown men break down crying to me to just fucking kill them and make it stop. There's a reason why I don't try to look for problems, why I try to be, Mr. Nice Guy and just try to sit back and not fucking have trouble. And when folks try to fucking start shit, I just fucking shut them out. All right? I am patriotic as hell for one fucking reason and one reason only. And it's not because I think that our country's better than anyone else. It's because the people that I fucking stood with we volunteered for our position. We did what we had to do, and whatever the fuck comes of it, I hope to God you guys never have to see it. Because those of you who have, you may understand, but those of you who haven't, I can't expect you to. And just telling stories, even if they are fucking blatant lies, because I can't tell you what really fucking happened. Those of you who do understand would know why I don't fucking talk about it. Beyond the whole NDA bullshit. I have seen more hell than I could ever ask anyone to do, ever ask anyone to go through. And I did that by myself willingly, for the most part. The real difference, the reason why I look up to military folk and soldiers and sailors, Marines, isn't just because, they were integral to the fact that, I am how I am and who I am. It's because you all understand, even if you sometimes sit there and say, well, you weren't a fucking soldier, you're not a combat veteran. And I understand that because I'm not allowed to tell you. Nor am I allowed to call myself a combat veteran. The most I can say, because it's fucking public knowledge, is that I'm a victim of violent crimes. Just leave it at that. The reason why I did this whole live stream is because just about 15 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago now. I nearly fucking shot through my door because a bunch of kids came up trying to fucking do some trick-or-treating. This is why I see the need for us to understand that just because somebody can't say, "Oh, I'm a combat veteran," or I've been through this or that, does not mean that for a second that you should sit there and berate them for being a little weird or having a weird understanding of how terrible things can actually get. Just because somebody's interested in what you've done doesn't mean that you can berate them for not telling you entirely what happened. I wish I could just fucking tell you guys, because it's a psychological mind fuck. This is like tiptoeing through a minefield and not having a fucking clue of how to know where they are, or seeing what they are, or even being able to fucking tell they're there. That's how stressful this particular live stream is for me. So just please bear with me. I have literally been through what anyone else would consider to be something that nobody could ask. And that's why it's voluntary. Oh, damn it. I can't even tell my own mother what I've been through. I can't even tell my own brother, my own family members what you want. That's the reality of it. That's why I shut down when y'all are sitting there just chatting about what ranks you've been in, where you've served and whatnot, because I can't tell you. I couldn't even tell you when I turned 65. I can't tell you when I'm dead. It will never be public knowledge. It's not allowed to be. Suffice to say, it's enough to make me panic over somebody fucking just merely knocking at the door. I'm not even allowed to write it down. That would be a breach of contract. That's what I'm saying, Metal. That's why I need you to understand this. I am never allowed to disclose what I have been through by any means, which makes it 100 times worse. So if you ever wonder why I always look disheveled, I always look like I'm just fucking ratty and been through hell, can't sleep, can't fucking clean my house and shit. This is why I can't tell you, no matter how much I want to, I can't tell you. I can't write it down. I can't even fucking. Damn. I can't even write a fucking fiction story about it. It is so far above classified, I can't even fucking tell the president, damn it. That's why I keep on trying to fucking. God, fuck. I just want you to understand, if you ever come to my house by invitation or any other reason, I need to know you're coming beforehand. I need to know that you are going to show up. Because I bullshit you not. If it wasn't for the fact that it's part of my training to think first and shoot second, there would be a dead child on my fucking doorstep. This is why I find it so hard to have holidays. This is why I don't spend time with my family. This is why I don't go around town and just. This is why I don't show up to protests. This is why I don't go out there and march with you guys. I'm a fucking trained killing machine. And it fucking disgusts me. Remember a time when I used to be that kid on the fucking doorstep sitting there trick-or-treating and being met by some guy at the door saying, sorry, we don't do trick-or-treating here. With a look that fucking borderlined on panic in his eyes. That's what I mean. I can't tell you guys what I've been through. I can't admit to you what I've been part of. Because if I did, I'd have to fucking put a bullet through my own head. And I actually kind of I like breathing. And suicide to me is wrong. It's not even fucking on the table in my eyes. I wish I could literally like just give you an understanding of what it is that I have on my shoulders at all fucking times and why I go ballistic when somebody tries cussing me out for fucking saying shit. There's a reason why I don't remember most of what I've been through. It's because I block it out of my mind because it is so fucking horrible. I still get sick to my stomach thinking about it. So suffice to say that I will never tell you what I have actually been through. I try to relate it in ways that people could understand because those things are common knowledge. The things that I have done would make you want to fucking gut me and give you a slight mild satisfaction in the fact that you'd be doing something that you agree with. Trust me, I would agree with it too. Trust me, as it stands, you guys only need to know this much. What I have done in my life would make you sick. And that is why when I talk about people that I've lost, you don't see a haunted look in my eyes because it doesn't compare. There is nothing I could tell you that could make you understand. God knows I wish I could tell you. God knows I wish that I could just mentally give you the images. Some sort of telepathic kind of thing. As it stands, that bullshit's fucking outright fantasy. What I'm trying to convey is have a little bit of understanding if I don't tell you. If I tell you that I can't call myself a combat veteran. If I tell you I can't call myself this or that or the other, I can't say that I was part of this particular group, this particular that or the other, this unit, this, because it doesn't fucking exist. And the reason why I have taken down certain live streams is because those subtle hints that I gave out could already jeopardize everything I have worked for. And that's why I'm trying my damnedest to not just blurt out what the fuck I'm going through and what I've been through and shit like that. Because it's not something that I want you to even fucking think about. I don't want friends so much as I need them. Specifically because I am such a fucking piece of shit. For what I've done, for what I've failed to say no to. That if it wasn't for friends, I wouldn't fucking exist. I'm not trying to ask you for pity. I'm trying to ask you to be my friend. There's a reason why I've tried to bring you guys in on like things that I could bring you in on. I just wish there was more I could give you. And as to where I've been for the last several weeks, I've been dealing with shit. Just keeping myself out of my own mind. Because there isn't a fucking place dark enough to compare. There isn't a place where I could tell you is as scary as what I've had to do to other people. This is why I watch action movies and, fucking read fantasy books and shit like that, because it doesn't compare. It doesn't fucking come close. There is nothing I could tell you about what I've done or any of the things that I have done that would not break some sort of a fucking non-disclosure agreement. And that's why I try to just, seclude my thoughts and feelings and all that shit just to myself, because it leads to things like that. And I have to be on extra guard so that I don't ever cross that line. And yes, metal, I do. I do have an idea of the kind of folks that are there. I know I can't even talk about it to them. God damn it. I am trying my level head best to try and convey to you why, for at least for me, things like Halloween and Christmas and Easter and my birthday are just the worst fucking days of the year. I can't even look my own family in the eye. Because I know that if my mom actually knew what I did, I wouldn't even be living here. Fuck, I wouldn't even be on the street. I kind of knew when I signed up for this sort of thing that I'd kind of have to struggle alone with it. I had a feeling about that. Just never thought I wouldn't be strong enough to do that. And I want you to understand that going forward from here, don't look at me any differently. What you guys do, the whole putting me in my place shit and fucking making me strive hard for fucking the friendship that I get and the trust that you guys give me and the kindness that you show me. It keeps me honest. It keeps me a good man. And honestly, that's the only thing that does. The only thing I ask of you, well, only few things I ask of you is one, don't ever ask me to tell you what I've done, where I've been, or what I've been part of. And if you ever could choose to actually visit me, please announce your presence long before you show up. Hey, Grant. Good to see you, brother. Um, I would encourage any of you who showed up late to please go back and watch. Do 3 laps because it'll help you to understand my state of mind. And yes, metal. Showing up anywhere unannounced is a bad idea. But showing up at my house unannounced could get you killed on the spot without even an announcement that I even exist. That's the actual reason why I ask to see your face before you come up on my panel. It's not because I think that you're going to fucking porn bomb me or some bullshit. It's because I like to know who I'm talking to. I don't remember names well at all. Faces, on the other hand, stick in my mind permanently. For good reason. Sitting here making myself sick. Of course, that's something I actually fucking deserve. Fuck. All right, so I kind of I need to jump off, y'all. I think I'm gonna be sick. Y'all have a good day. And just remember, uh, just because somebody may look strange or act strange or may have been through something they can't tell you about, never think of them as anything less. And understand that that is the reason why my motto is we are equals or we are nothing. Because if you ever think of yourself as higher and mightier than myself, suffice to say, you've already come to that in my eyes. And acting like it just makes you look like an asshole. As it were, I love all of you. This is Yo Guardsman, and I am out, motherfuckers.